Today I'll be demonstrating how to make a patch. First you start off with your patch material, or your backing is what we call it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hoop on here, and you always got to have some overlap, and I have the hoop here in this direction because this is how I put it on the machine. So I'm going to cut with plenty of room on each, the left and the right sides. Okay, as you can see, I've cut my backing material with plenty of overhang all the way around. Next thing we're going to do is press all the wrinkles out. I pressed it at 300 degrees for 15 seconds and it looks good. The next thing I'm going to do is spray some adhesive glue on the tearaway backing. Well, cutaway backing, sorry. After I sprayed the cutaway with adhesive, I put it down on the material and I just firmly pressed against it to make sure it adheres to it. And I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and I'm going to hoop this up, and you'll see me put it on the machine to start the patches that I'll be working on. Okay, I'm looking for the patch that I'll be working on so I can put it on the screen. So here we're putting the colors, adjusting the colors to the way we want them for the patch to be. And there we go. As you can see, it's going to be an aggressive looking bulldog, and it's going to be placed on a jacket that we're making. A denim jacket, could be a biker jacket or just an individual's. If you want to make more than one patch, you do that by selecting the X and Y axis and selecting a number. And you'll see it come up on the screen now. And then we got to see how many are the hoop that we're going to use holes. Okay, now we get to see how many we can actually fit in the, I think it's a 275 by 275 hoop. So we're having an issue, bear with us. As you can see, it was too many for that particular hoop. So we have to reduce those numbers down. As you can see there, we can fit quite a few in there. Let me tell you how many exactly it is. As you can see, that will be 9 of them we can fit on that 275 by 275 hoop. This is how you speed the process up and make items in batch. Now we're back over to the hooping area where I'm going to lay the fabric that I put the backing on top of that hoop. And I'm going to make sure that I have plenty of room on all 4 sides, so when you grip it in, it doesn't move. Okay, I've actually put the hoop in there really tight and secure. The next thing I'm going to do is put it on the machine. Okay, now that it's on the machine, the next thing I'll do is trace to make sure everything's good. You can see here, I went to the tracing tool. I'll go here. Say okay, and I'm going to watch it kind of go around the hoop to make sure everything is good. It's not going outside the frame or too close to the edges. You should always trace, never skip the trace. Okay, patch number 1 out of a batch of 9 is completed. Now it's moving on to start a second patch. Working on the 4th of a series of 9 patches. 6 patches down, 3 to go. On the final patch, number 9. Okay, all 9 patches have been completed. The next step is to put the adhesive backing on them before you even cut them. Okay, the next thing we do when doing patches is that we cut all the excess thread, which I've already done on the back side. You know, there's always this little thread sticking up, so I trim that down with my flat duck-bill scissors is what I call them. Then the next thing I'll do is I'll cut a nice straight line using my cutter and cut a nice square, and from there I'll apply the glue on the back. Okay, I'm going to press the glue on the back of the patches at 210 for 20 seconds. there we go. The glue is on the back of the patches. The next step would be to cut them out, trim.